Logging has changed a lot in recent times, much of which has to do with the proliferation of the feller buncher. These $500,000 machines can do the work of 100 men and are run 24 hours a day to pay for themselves and to satisfy the fiber demand of our throwaway society.
Clear cutting, we have to put an end to the practice of clear cutting. It's harmful to the environment, it's harmful to the animals, it's harmful to people that live in the forest. I don't think they plan to stop until every inch of forest is gone. I've looked at the plans and it appears that way.
Slowly making us die. So with all the pollution and all that, all the chemicals that are getting spilled everywhere in the water, and the clear cutting. I don't know. I think it should stop.
What can we do? People that aren't from Grassy Narrows, what can we do?
I think you guys could support us. That would be very helpful.
What do you need?
Because I know the government doesn't listen to us. Maybe they'll listen to you guys. If you guys supported us.
Why don't they listen to you?
Because we're probably Indians or Native people. Aboriginal. I meant.
That doesn't seem right. What do you think about that? Or how do you feel about that?
How do I feel? I sort of feel hurt, I guess.
I don't understand why Abitibi has not come to the table. I think Abitibi is a big enough company that it would be smart for them, from a business point of view, just for the press coverage, to work a deal, use more environmentally friendly logging techniques, and show some respect to the indigenous peoples.
It's something I've dreamed about, that we're actually taking direct action and physically stopping the trucks and the loggers from doing it. I wasn't gung-ho right from the beginning, like 9 years ago, to go and stop logging trucks. I started right from the beginning, consultation, and going through the M&R hoops. But I went through all their hoops, and then I learned a lot of things. That the higher up you go in this issue resolution procedure, the more you have to deal with somebody who's more ingrained in M&R rhetoric and the way of thinking. You start with the district manager, you go to the regional manager, and then it occurred to me that I'm going the wrong way. I'm dealing with somebody who's even more into the rhetoric and who's more because the district manager wants to be the regional manager, okay? So the more he's M&R, the more M&R he is, the more of a chance he's going to attain that position.
The government of Ontario has been behind every problem that we've had. They allowed the dumping of mercury into our waterways, and now they're allowing the logging companies to clear cut the land. We still depend on the land.
It's the government departmental runaround. The feds have given the rights to the resources to the provincial government. Provincial government, with budget cuts, don't monitor what's happening, so Abitibi is now monitoring their own forestry practices.
Native people should be able to just go and hunt, as the treaty says, without interference. So we've served notices to the public that this area is closed for this weekend, so the Anishinaabe can hunt. And this is for the loggers' own safety. So we reversed that. This is all direct action, stopping the trucks.
If the land is destroyed, they are destroying our culture and our spirituality.
The trap lines are the connection to the land. It's where Native people can go to practice their culture, to be native, to be Anishinaabe. And you can't do that in a clear cut or a tree plantation.
And offices just generate paper garbage like crazy. And I don't think a lot of people understand where that paper comes from. It's sort of going to the grocery store and not understanding the farmer's dilemma.
Right.
You buy the loaf of bread, but you don't know what went behind it.
Yeah.
You just see it in the bag at Safeway.
Yeah.
The paper and the trees. You got to know when you're throwing that paper out and all those flyers that come in the door, those are trees. And we need them. The world needs them or we're all going to be gone.
I'll do 7, okay?
In preparation for an upcoming meeting of all chiefs from Treaty 3, a roundhouse was constructed at the Blockade site in mid-December.
The 28 reserves in the Treaty 3 area, they're coming here on Tuesday. We'll have an emergency meeting and discuss the situation here in Grassy. And we'll probably try and come up with a plan, try and deal with this problem that we're having.
What actually is happening is not just resource extraction, it's not just for compensation or anything, it's for our life as a people. The Neonitumen, the Anishinaabe, suicide, even drinking or drugs or abuse. It's all connected and it's all because of the land, we're losing our land. It's all connected, it's not all separate issues. I remember just a few families drinking, and most of our families weren't on welfare. We lived from the land. My dad fished. He supported us by us eating fish or moose or beaver, wild rice, and we didn't depend on the government.
We have students that come up every day from the school. They're here during the day. We have classes here, out here, so the object is to understand what the environment is all about and why we're doing this.
I feel we're taking this opportunity to educate our children on the traditional ways of life.
Now is the time that they go out there to do the practical, to see what a tree looks like, to see what the land is like, to feel that cold and hunger and what it's like to have cold hands.
We're training how to put snares, how to put nets in the water, and all the other stuff that comes with that. You know, they're starting to find interest because they have never done that before.
They like the outdoors. They like the fact that the elders and some of the community members were doing activities with them.